Today for reading, you are going to do your vocabulary study for chapters 4 and through 6. Let's start by looking up these words together. If you do not have your Charlotte's Web vocabulary study, chapters 4 through 6 out, go ahead and grab it right now. It should look like the page that you see on the left, with the words bitterly, frolic, glutton, meekly, gratified, and scruples. If you do not have this again, go ahead, pause the video, and push play when you are ready. All right, our first word is bitterly. I've looked it up just through Google. I've typed the word, and I have a definition that says in an angry, hurt, or resentful way, to an extreme, forceful, or particularly harsh degree. So let's plug in that definition. We'll say in an angry, I spelled that wrong. Angry, hurt, and I like this word harsh right here, so I'm going to add that as well. Or harsh degree. Okay. If at any point these definitions are moving too fast, remember you can always pause the video and push play when you are ready. All right, our next word. So I'm going to search right here for the word frolic. All right, we see that frolic is a verb. So this is an action we can do. And then let's see. Frolic means to play and move, and it looks like it's in a cheerful or excited way. I think it's really important to make sure that we know that this is a playful movement, but we can move around. Let's see. We're merry. Like, look at all these words that they're using to describe. Excitedly, playful, cheerful, merry. I really like those words. So let's go ahead and put those in there. So, to move in a playful or cheerful way. Perfect. All right, our next word is glutton. All right, glutton. This is a noun, and it's somebody that is excessively greedy. We usually use this word to describe somebody who eats a lot. I do see that we have some wolverines down here. They must be kind of a gluttonous species. So for glutton, I think this word greedy right here is probably pretty important. So let's make sure we include that in our definition. So we're going to say someone who is excessively, that means just overboard, too much, just in great excess, meaning a lot, excessively greedy. Someone who is excessively greedy. Okay, how are we doing so far? You getting these definitions written down? All right, you ready for our next word? Perfect, me too. Our next word is meekly. Meekly. Ooh, okay. Meekly is an adverb. Notice our ending, our ly ending. So it's going to describe an action. And it's going to describe that action as a quiet, gentle manner. Submissive, meaning I'm kind of just holding back a little bit. So let's see. I think that the most important here is quiet and gentle. And then another word for submissive. So to keep the peace, or keeping peace, we might say that that's almost like cooperative as well. So I think I'm going to include that in my definition as well. So we're going to say in a quiet, gentle, or even cooperative manner. Okay, so if I'm doing something meekly, I'm doing it quietly, gently, and I'm being very cooperative. All right, you're doing great. 2 more words to go. All right, gratified. That might be a word you're a little familiar with. Okay. All right, if I gratify, then I am seeking great pleasure. If I'm feeling gratified, then I've kind of gotten what I've wanted, and I'm feeling very happy to have what I've always wanted, or something I've always wanted. So let's put that one in here. To be happy or pleased with something. No, happy or pleased with getting something I've wanted. Okay, perfect. All right, our last word, scruples. Scruples. All right, so scruples. It's kind of a funny word. I gotta admit, I didn't actually know this word until I read Charlotte's Web. So scruples. If I have scruples, it's a noun, so it's something that I have. It's a person, place, or thing. It's a feeling of doubt or hesitation with regard to morals. So um, if I have scruples, then I have morals or values. If I have no scruples, then I have no morals or values. Look at the example they gave you. I had no scruples about eavesdropping. We all know that eavesdropping is something that we shouldn't do, because if somebody wants to tell us something, they're going to tell us. So we want to make sure that we understand that to have scruples means that you would choose not to eavesdrop in that situation. So scruples, those are our, one more time, our morals or values. Okay? All right. So great job recording all of these definitions. When you're ready, go ahead and continue working on vocabulary study chapters 4 through 6. Use each word to fill in the blanks based on their definition, and then do your best to make up your own strong sentences using these 6 vocabulary words. When you're done, you'll log on to Class Dojo and share 2 or 3 of your sentences that you created.